Na, mit kaptunk? Algakex képeslap emett erősségeinek kijegyzéke. Aha. Doki jegyzet füzete. Jó, akkor kezdjük ott, hogy odaadom ezt a képet Ednának. A jó ügy érdekében.
You might want to take a look at this.
Why in the world would I be interested in... Oh, what have we here? Oh, sir! Mr. McFly! It appears your muse has been inspiring more than progress.
Trixie? Oh, no. What are you doing with a dirty postcard?
What is she doing in a dirty postcard? I swear, Mr. McFly, if that doesn't convince you that Trixie Trotter is unfit to represent Hill
I
Valley...
don't need you to lecture me about who I can or can't hire, Miss Strickland. Trixie's darn good at what she does. I don't care if she was once the winsome wench of Winnipeg. Her past doesn't matter to... Trixie?
What is it, Audie?
You know I don't like to pry, but what state did you grow up in?
Province, Manitoba. Why?
Not even an American.
See, darling, the charter specifically states that the Expo's hostess must be a U.S. citizen, so if you're really a Canadian...
I'm being fired? You are firing me?
I don't want to.
Here, take it back.
Well, I'm glad somebody's listening to reason.
Let's talk.
Adj oda minden Trixie-nek, amire szükség van erre a féltékenyítételéhez. Jól van.
Trixie?
I'll do it. I'll make that blue-nosed Betty eat her heart out.
That's great. I got it all planned out. When Emmett shows
But we
up...
gotta do it my way.
Huh?
I'm no good with improvising, and I ain't gonna memorize no lines. But I was in this play once. The Pollinate's Predicament. I figure I could lift a scene from that.
Okay.
Only, I need a few props.
Why am I not surprised?
Some furs, a big diamond. It doesn't have to be real, understand?
That makes it easier.
And something from this friend of yours, Emmett. Has he got a photo album?
I don't know. Probably.
Better bring it to me.
Furs, a diamond, and Emmett's photo album. And then?
Sit back and watch the fur fly.
Hát jó, menj el Emmet laborjába. Oké. De
Hi,
mivel?
Trix.
Jaj.
Oh, hiya, kiddo. Say, wouldn't it be easiest if I just march up to that Strickland dame and give her a smack in the puss?
Well, it would be fun to watch, but it wouldn't get her to break up with my friend Emmett.
Oh, right. You got all the props I asked for? The furs and the diamond? And your friend's photo album?
Not all of them yet, but I'm working on it.
Good. I'm itching to give Miss High and Mighty an eyeful.
Jó, akkor Trixie-nek kellenek a cuccok. Jaj. Na. Ez a szörnyű irányítás. Doki, vigyen el a laborba.
Good. You're back. Give me the full report.
She says she likes you because you've got a virtuous mind, you look good in a suit, and you're completely faithful to her.
Damn, she's got me dead to rights. Well, you'll just have to find a way to change her mind. I'll be here if you need any help. Do you need any help?
Hol van a fiatalabb? Van egy tervem. Rávettem Trixie-t, hogy segítsen a tervemben. Miről szól ez az egész expo? Na, akkor van egy tervem.
I think I'm starting to get a plan.
Good. Tell me. No, don't. After all, it's my history we're talking about. If I learn how you're planning on altering it, my resolve may weaken.
Jó, hogy állod, DeLorean?
Have you figured out what's wrong with the time circuits?
Not sure. Possibly. It seems to me to be a simple wiring issue, but I'm double checking to make sure. All the basic equipment appears to be functional.
Any chance I could borrow the DeLorean? I want to drop in on young you at the lab.
Well, I don't know. The time circuits...
Listen, I promise I won't take it to 88.
Even so, I'm worried about letting it out of my sight while it's still behaving unpredictably. Tell you what, I'll take it on a test drive 1 minute into the past. If it passes the test, I'll let you borrow it.
No hagyni.
afraid not. In fact, the discrepancy appears to be getting worse. I arrived 6 hours ago.
Oh, too bad.
I didn't want to risk undoing any of the work you've done thus far, so I kept out of sight. But the time lag wasn't entirely a waste. I stopped by the hardware store and bought the parts for a chronometric analyzer.
Oh, what?
Miért?
A diagnostic device. See, I plug it into the time circuits and set them to cycle. When the green light goes off, I should have the data I'll need to understand the scope of the problem.
Hey, no driving the exhibits off the lot!
Looks like you'll have to find another set of wheels if you want to get to the lab.
Remek. Honnan szerzek valami járművet?
If I'm gonna get to Emmett's, I need to find some wheels.
Hát, gondolom. Nincs itt valami cucc. Ó, mi ez a sátor? Na, jövő bíróság, a jövő vonata. Ez sok mindenség. Jövő vonata.
My future wouldn't be built so shoddily.
Hi, Miss Strickland. I was just...
Break what you like, Mr. Callahan. It's no skin off my nose. Just keep away from Emmett's booth. Speaking of whom, I'd better go see what's keeping him.
Te csak maradj itt. Majd ránézok magad.
I'll go check on him for you. I was just heading there anyway.
No, you weren't. The last thing he needs is another distraction at the 11th hour.
But...
Tut tut. Not another word. I've got the rest of the day all mapped out.
Miss Strickland!
I'm sorry, I don't recognize you. Heavens, you shaved off your hair, but Carl Sagan?
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
I'm not sure it would be seemly for me to be seen in the company of an alleged arsonist.
I think it may be in your best interests. You see, I know what you're up to.
Let's go somewhere where we can talk privately.
Go. I'll keep her occupied till you get back.
Na király. Wow, vonatgördeszka. Isten királyság. Na akkor sipirc. Gondolom rá kellett tennem az utcára, mi?
Hang on, Emmett. Hope you're ready for a big breakup. Emmett?
Huh?
Thanks again for your assistance, Detective Parker.
Detective? What the hell is Kid doing here?
Nothing criminal, I assure you. I was just getting a mind map of Mr. Tannen for our exhibition at the expo. The authorities wouldn't allow Edna and I to stage a demonstration of the mental alignment meter with a violent felon, but this little baby is just as good. Okay, let's see now what's next. Check the stew, sort the maps. Ooh, I almost forgot that.
Edna really is cracking the whip, isn't she?
Well, yes, but she's got my best interests at heart. Without her, I can get so distracted. Did she send you down here to check up on me?
Yeah, she wanted to come herself, but...
She's busy too, I know. Well, you're a poor substitute for Edna's lovely features, but make yourself at home.
Thanks.
No thanks are necessary. Without you, I'd never be where I am now. In love with the woman of my dreams. And a mere 6 hours from my first public triumph as a scientist. Wait a minute. 6 hours? Jumping Jehoshaphat, I'm running out of time!
Győzd meg Ednát arról, hogy Emmet nem mint a polgár. Elmetérképek. Mi
If
ez?
I'm gonna take Emmett's mind map, I better replace it with another one.
Szóval Emmet, mint a polgár. Aha. És így kicserélném Kidnek az
The mind
elmetérképével?
of a degenerate criminal.
This Kid Tannen's mind map, as captured by our mind map helmet.
You could tell he's a criminal just by looking at this?
No, but when it's fed into the mental alignment meter...
Weird.
Weird nothing. It's science.
Hát, ha te mondod. Egy halom elmetérkép.
What's this?
The mind map cards from the dozens of subjects I've tested during the last few weeks. I've got to get them sorted before the expo begins.
Why?
Edna's got this grand scheme to catalog all of Hill Valley citizens by their mental alignment. Isn't that cute?
Not really.
Nem tudok egyet elvenni?
Mind if I...
Go ahead. Ah, that'd be Mr. Needleman's card. I'll just put this in the stack with the other hooligans.
Jó van. Mi ez a floki nézetű nyomtató?
How does the mental alignment thing work?
Here, I'll show you. Hey, the test subject wears this mind mapping helmet which probes the brain by measuring fluctuations in skin conductance and electrical resistance on the surface of the parietal lobe.
Uh-huh.
Biztos.
When I turn on the mind mapping helmet with this radio switch, the subject is exposed to a series of visual stimuli intended to provoke a series of positive or negative responses as indicated by these lights on the helmet.
Hey, is that...
As the responses are recorded, they're relayed to this special typewriter which prints out a punch card that represents the subject's mind map.
All I see is a bunch of holes.
Well, to you, maybe. But to our mental alignment meter, this mind map is nothing less than a peek into your subconscious. Observe as I place your mind map into the MAM.
Layabout. Is that machine calling me a slacker?
No, your own physiological responses did.
Hát jó. Na, de mivel nem ettem, van ez a csisak. Valahogy, nem tudom, be kéne kapcsolni, és akkor... Hát... Generátor. Na,
So when it's turned on, that helmet can really read your mind?
Not really. It's actually a little more than a simple Wheatstone bridge, measuring galvanic skin responses to various sensory stimuli.
Like those pictures you showed me?
Precisely. The theory is that good citizens will have positive reactions to positive figures, while bad citizens will have positive reactions to negative figures, and so on.
And it really works?
So far.
Na, akkor már kicsit kezdem kapizsgálni. Hogy lehet ezt bekapcsolni? Elmetesz kapcsoló. Aha. Jó, van, működik. Edna fényképe.
It's a picture of Edna. Since Emmett's got the hots for her, I guess she's supposed to provoke a positive response.
Aha. Na most el kell érnem, hogy valahogy a nemet úgyse figyel. Viszont a sisak az figyel. Hát... adni. Ups. Ó, jó van, pirosra váltott. Vagy le lehet ezt tapogatni? Kapcsoló. Kép... Mi? Kép lép... Mi? Kép? Léptető. Elmetérkép nyomtató.
What's this typewriter do again?
During a mental alignment test, it takes messages from the mind map helmet and turns them into punch cards, like the one for Mr. Tannen over there.
Seems complicated.
Actually, it was all rather easy to put together, once Edna gave me the idea.
Sounds to me like you should be working on harder problems then.
What? Sorry, I've got to get back to work.
Jó. Akkor képléptető. Hát, hogyha úgy letapogatja. Király. Nagyon sárga semleges. Ki ez? John Wilkes Booth fénykép, az kicsoda?
Wait, I know that. That's John Wilkes Booth, the guy that shot Lincoln. So, I guess he's supposed to be a negative figure.
Negatív alak, szóval zöldre kéne váltani. Ragus fazék. Ez micsoda?
Careful, don't let all the flavor escape.
Ó, remek. Akkor ragus fazékkal pozitívra tudom tenni, az elektromos pizgentyűvel, vagy hát az a generátor kapcsolva, meg akkor negatívra. Na, akkor képléptető. Parker render. De ahol a ragunak a szaga. Olajos doboz.
What's this?
That's a can of used motor oil, rocket fuel waste, and assorted chemical sludge left over from my abandoned rocket car.
Gross.
Accounting doesn't enter into it, but it is disgusting. Would you mind disposing of it on your way out?
Sure.
Persze, ezt is elteszem a farzsebembe. Győzd meg Ennát arról, hogy emet hanyag. Ja, végig is Edna azt mondta, hogy öltőmmel nagyon jól néz ki emet, de hát, hogyha ezt a zsíros valamit majd ráöntem, akkor biztos, hogy nem. Na. Akvárium.
How goes the bacteria farm?
Not so hot. The bacteria have kind of gotten out of control. I had to put a clamp on the nitrogen tube to keep the stench from flooding the lab.
És így kinyitom.
Ew.
Akkor nyomta a ragúnak a szaga. Vagy a ragúnak a szagát. Akkor kinyitom még egyszer.
Ew.
Oh.
Jó, na. Következő kép. Na, ez kicsoda. Oké, pirosra váltott. Egy Tannen fényképe.
I don't know who that is, but he's clearly a Tannen, so I guess he's a negative figure.
Akkor ragus fazik.
That smells much better.
Na meg még egyszer. Ez kicsit hasonlít az első epizódra. Ott
That
is a
smells good.
végén össze-vissza kellett futkároznom, azt mindent beállítgatnom, hogy meglegyen az a rakétafúróz üzemanyag. Na oké. Egy ártatlan kinézetű gyermek fényképe.
Hey, I remember that picture from Edna's apartment in 1986. It's a kid and a relative of Edna, so it's probably a positive figure.
Pozitíva? Azt te csak hiszed? Nyissd meg ezt a szelepet.
Ew.
Hogy legyen semleges. Oké. Akkor kapcsoljuk be a generátort. Ups. Hogy. Ó, megy ez. Nem kijárat, nem. Képléptető. Ó, Trixie. Na most ez pozitív vagy negatív?
Trixie. I don't think Edna approves of her, so I guess she's a negative figure.
Hát akkor ragus fazék.
That smells good.
Nekem mondod. Jó. Következő kép. Ó, és végeztünk is. Oops.
Hey, Emmett, I think your mind map test is broken.
Oh, that switch just keeps shorting out on me. No time to fix it now. I'll have to take care of it at the expo.
Looks like I'm not going to be doing any more mind maps. I guess I'll test this out and hope for the best.
Jó. Akkor cseréljük ki.
Swapping out Emmett's mind map with a crappier one is a great idea, but I should probably scan it with a mental alignment meter first.
Ó, most le kéne tesztelni, mi? Hát jó, akkor teszteljük le, hogy sikerült egyáltalán. Tehát gondolom, hogy sikerült. Yes.
Bingo! Now Emmett's mind map is as bad as Tannen's. Now all I have to do is swap this out with Emmett's original mind map and Emmett's own machine will do him in.
Jó, na, megvan? Nálam van? Jó, nálam van. Akkor elmetrük az meg lesz. Szóval ez egy bűnöző elme.
Okay, Emmett, get ready to meet the new you.
Hey,
What?
I almost left behind my mind map card. We're gonna show it off at the expo as a rare example of a model citizen. Edna kill me if I forgot that.
She might kill you anyway when she gets a look at that mind map. Once Emmett gets to the expo, I'll try to figure out how to get him to put his card in the mental alignment meter. But for now, I better concentrate on making Emmett a slob who cheats on his girlfriend.
Jó. Győzd meg Edna az arodjamat, hanyag. Hát... Oops.
Hey, Emmett, I've got a... Whoa! Whoops.
What the heck?
Oh, jeez, I'm sorry. Your suit's ruined. Edna's gonna be royally PO'd.
Wrong.
What?
When Edna gave me this suit, I realized that the probability of me keeping it clean was infinitesimally remote, so I spent a few hours whipping up this.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa. What was that?
A chemical compound capable of wiping the grime off any surface.
Emmett, you'll make a fortune.
Not anytime soon, I'm afraid. Due to an inherent instability in its molecular makeup, after 12 hours, the cleanser's component chemicals break down into a series of cloth-shredding enzymes, rendering it unsuitable for commercial use.
Wait a minute. Does that mean your suit's gonna dissolve in 12 hours?
Hey, gods, no. The solution dissipates into the air after it's applied. But it does mean that after this batch of cleanser ages another 11 hours and 53 minutes, it would eat away this suit faster than 1,000 starving moths. And that would be a crisis of unimaginable proportions.
Why?
Because this suit belongs to Edna's grandfather, who wore it on his wedding day. Poor guy was gunned down just a few years later.
Emmett?
Well, enough wool gathering. Back to work.
Szóval ezt hogyan meg kéne na. Szóval el kéne rondanom. Na, inkább kérek egy tippet. Sose fogod tudni, összekoszolni elmet töltőim, még a közelben van a tisztító zuhany, igen, ezt vágom. Az expo hogyan fogja elmet megtisztítani magát? Kattints a tisztító zuhanyra.
That cleanser doesn't seem very portable.
It isn't, but this is.
A perfume bottle?
Yes. No. I mean, yes, it's a perfume bottle, but inside is a concentrated dose of my all-purpose cleanser. With a little luck, this should last me through the next 12 hours before its component chemicals break down into a series of cloth-destroying enzymes.
Clever.
Akkor azt kéne valahogy megmarhián. Na, elrontani.
What the hell is that?
What?
Sorry, I thought I saw a tarantula.
Jó. Ja, a Trixinek kell egy valamilyen album, fotóalbum. Nem. Fotóalbum. Ahogy már nincsen sehol. Emmett, adj egy fotóalbumot.
Hey, Emmett, got a sec?
Why, yes. In fact, I've got several.
Igen, Ednával, mi ez a ruhasok, igen. Menjünk nézzük meg a Frankensteint. Hogy áll a dolog apáddal.
How are things between you and your father? I'm kind of surprised he hasn't torn down your lab yet.
He's still angry with me and threatening to cut me out of his will, but I'm hoping that the civic potential of my mental alignment meter will win him over.
Na, jó, menjünk megnézni ezt a
We
Frankensteint.
say we take a break for a couple of hours and go see a movie.
A couple of hours?
Actually, it may be more like 70 minutes.
I haven't got a couple of hours. I still got all these mind maps to sort, and the MAM's wiring is still giving me fits, and...
I get it, you're busy.
No, biztos, hogy nem akarsz elmenni.
You sure you don't want to take in a movie? I think you'll like it.
Strange as it may sound, I've got more pressing things to think about than going out to movies.
Okay.
Jól van. Mennyire komoly ez a dolog Ednával. Erre sok tudsz, mint az expo
Is
bemutató
all this
része.
new stuff what you're showing off at the expo?
Yes, it's our mental alignment meter.
Mental alignment meter.
Jó, azt már tudjuk, mi ez a mégis mi van a
I thought you were
rakétaautóval.
working on some sort of rocket car.
The rocket propulsion system was far too unreliable, as that incident with Einstein proved. By the way, whatever happened to Einstein?
I wish I knew.
Anyway, I started tinkering with an alternate method of propulsion, but that was before things started heating up with Edna. Our conversations about the possibilities of applying technology to social ills pushed my research in a whole new direction.
Fantasztikus. És
What's
mentális...
a mental alignment meter?
It's the most revolutionary piece of technology since the cotton gin.
What does it do?
It reads and interprets the subconscious desires of the human mind.
Jó van. Egyébként...
Anyway.
Mennyire komoly ez a dolog?
You and Edna, how serious are you guys?
Well, we both enjoy a good joke every now and then, but I'd say on the whole we're fairly serious people. Why do you ask?
No. What I mean is, how serious is your relationship?
Oh, well, as a scientist, I can't state this with 100% confidence, but I'm provisionally certain that I'm head over heels in love.
Akkora
Really?
jó.
With Edna?
What can I say? She's my muse. In the week since we've been courting, she's given me so many wonderful ideas.
Igen. Biztos, hogy Ednával kapcsolatban?
You sure Edna's the right woman for you?
What do you mean?
Hát, ő egy... veszélyes.
I don't know. I just think Edna might be a little dangerous.
Oh, I agree.
You do?
Like all independent women, she's a danger to the patriarchal status quo. That's one of the things I love about her. She shakes things up.
You have no idea.
Irányításmániás.
Don't you think she's a little controlling?
Controlling? Edna? No. She's just giving me a little much-needed guidance.
Az biztos.
Before I met her, I was such a flibberty-gibbet, always getting distracted by the slightest stray idea. But now, thanks to Edna, I stay focused on the task in front of me, like a narrow-band stream of stimulated photon emissions. Focused!
Hagyjuk.
I just think you should be careful, that's all.
Thanks for the concern, but I'll be fine.
You look busy. Why don't we talk later?
Sure thing.
Ajajaj. Tényleg sehol nincs egy... Nem, képléptető, az nem jó. Kiárat, generátor. Rogus fazék. Hol fog én találni egy albumot? Hát... Hát, hogy rossz helyen keresem. Akkor menjünk vissza az expóra.
What?
I was just thinking about the future. All that talk about Edna's grandfather made me realize something.
Please let it be something about lightning.
Life can be short, sometimes brutally so. So why not seize the day and grab your happiness while you can?
I'm not sure I like where this is going.
I was saving this for next Valentine's Day, but why should I? I know what I want.
Emmett, no.
Yeah,
I'm gonna ask Edna to marry me. Right now.
No.
Oh, right. I'll wait until tonight at the expo. It'll be much more romantic that way. Just think. By this time tomorrow, Edna and I will be engaged and will be the toast of the scientific community. And I owe it all to you.
You're welcome.
Hát, ja. Na jó, tényleg menjünk vissza.
I've got to go out for a while.
I thought Edna sent you to make sure I wasn't getting distracted.
Oh, you'll be fine.
Uram Isten.